స్థాయిలో ఎక్కువ కాలం కొనసాగించాలని చెప్పేసి విజ్ఞప్తి చేసుకుంటూ భవిష్యత్తులో మనం ఏ కార్యక్రమం తీసుకుంటే బాగుంటుంది, వీసీ మెడలు వంచి యొక్క రెస్టిగేషన్ని ఎట్లా ఎత్తివేయించుకోవాలి, అట్లనే వీసీ అవినీతి పోకడలు, ఒంటెత్తి పోకడలు, అగ్రకుల ఆధిపత్యానికి తను అనుకూలంగా ఉంటూ వస్తున్నటువంటి పోకడలకు వ్యతిరేకంగా మనం ఏ రకంగా ముందుకు పోవాలనే నిర్దిష్ట కార్యాచరణ మీద మాట్లాడాలని చెప్పేసి మీ అందరికీ విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తూ, ముందుగా ఆర్ట్స్ కాలేజ్ ప్రిన్సిపాల్గా గతంలో పనిచేసి ఉస్మానియా యూనివర్సిటీలో ప్రొఫెసర్గా ఉన్నటువంటి P.L. విశ్వేశ్వరరావు గారిని మాట్లాడవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాను. అందరూ 5-5 నిమిషాలు సమయభావాన్ని పాటించాల్సిందిగా విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తూ విశ్వేశ్వరరావు గారిని మాట్లాడవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాను.
Thank you very much. And I'm very, very happy that such a large number of activists, students, civil society organizations, many others have come. I only hope more people will join. I've already given the background. I don't want to get into the background. I would like to say that there is a context for everything, which we speak. I have worked in 3 central universities. I have been a dean of all the. I have worked in 2 central universities. I was a dean in 2 central universities, and I was a dean to Uస్మానియా University, and I am speaking with knowledge. I have read the statute thoroughly. I have read the statute thoroughly in the last 15 days after this moment has started. It is very important for us to know that EFLU has got an ordinance, regulation number 22 of the statute and ordinances. There is a statute, I am quoting the statute 22 number, regulation number 222 of the University Statute and Ordinances. All of us should know it is absolutely 100% violation of that statute of that university. That statute very clearly says, in addition to what Mohan said, it also says they should be allowed to appear deposed before the committee which has been constituted by the university, the proctoral committee. The university has constituted a proctoral committee. I met the in-charge vice chancellor, I met the registrar, I met the proctor. Several of us were also there when we met. We raised that issue. Yes, you constituted the committee, but the committee, according to your statute, says there must be an SC representative, ST representative, and an OBC representative, and students must be allowed to appear before the committee before the report is submitted. Can you please show us that report? They have not shown us. Another important fact all of us should know, in that particular committee, they have interviewed 17 witnesses, out of which 13 of them told the proctoral committee they do not know who broke the glass. And they have not named the 3 students who have been rusticated from the university. So primarily because these 3 students and several other university representatives, their students council have been raising corruption of Professor Sunaina Singh. A note has been circulated by it. And I stand by every word which has been said on that particular note, because I also spoke to the teachers. It has also appeared in the media. I also spoke to the auditor. They said this is a total violation, whether in terms of house rent, in terms of whatever kind of other elements that she is taking, other kinds of privileges which she has given to the university. This is not in isolation, because they are raising voice. And after all, why do we come to universities? We come to universities so that we get empowered. We raise any kind of a malpractice which is taking place, any kind of irregularity which is taking place. My dear friends, you need to understand the context is there. The context is, but they have been raising their voice. That is why the university has taken a decision to rusticate them. They were not there on that particular day, according to police, according to their own committee. They were not there. The 3 students were not there when the glass broke down. Glass was broken. There were 300 students. No one knows. They do not have in their report. In their report, they are not making their report public, and all of them also know that I also talked to the police officials. Several of us also met police officials. They said they are not even willing to give that report. So to say that they are responsible, they are not responsible. So our demand is, that's why I am taking a little time to explain. This is a total violation of the statutes and ordinances of the Central University of EFLU. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind. I'm saying this as a professor, as a dean, as an academic. I've read the statute. It's a total violation of the statute. Number 2, immediately they should revoke without any further discussion. Several representations have been given. Ved Kumar was also there the other day. We have met, he's a witness to it. We all of us asked, please give a time frame of when you are going to take a decision. We demanded that you must take a decision by this evening. Technology is available. You can send an email. You can send our representation. You can talk to the Vice Chancellor. They said, sympathetically we will consider. I said, please don't use that word sympathy. We have not come here for your sympathy. We have come here, all of us are here. 10 civil society organization of 15 people were there that day when we submitted the representation on the 12th. They said, we will let you know, at least by tomorrow morning. They have not done it. And the Vice Chancellor and whoever is advising her is tending to be very, very firm and adamant. So our demand is, as our students have said, this revocation has to be done away with immediately. Second, we should also, because this is becoming a national issue, all rustication in all universities, particularly in central universities, has to be removed. Because otherwise, they will continue to use this rustication. Students are committing suicide, students are being suppressed in the name of this ordinance and statute which is there at central universities and state universities. And from this forum, we should demand, yes, there can be a disciplinary committee. There can be other kinds of things, but you cannot rusticate a student or group of students because they are raising their voice. And we should also demand, when we talk about corruption, it's not a question of giving money and taking money. The way it's a dubious people are getting selected as vice chancellors of several universities. All of us know how vice chancellors are getting selected through manipulation, through lobbying. And we also demand Professor Sunaina Singh as the vice chancellor should be removed, because as long as she is not removed, there is no future for this university. This is one of the prestigious universities in this country. She is destroying the academic environment and the administrative environment there. So we cannot have incompetent people without academic experience, without academic credentials, without any kind of administrative background to govern this university. So I hope that you will agree with all these three demands, continue to support all our activity so that there is semblance of order in that university, so that we can restore back academic environment. All universities have to function democratically. That is how the government established these universities. These are all ideological institutions. If we are not going to be raising these kind of issues, who is going to be raising these kind of issues? Another fourth demand, whatever flexis which all of us, all the students have kept, they are very expensive flexis. They should be handed over to us. And there is already an ideologue there. We have already installed the statue of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. And all of us were a party. I was also there. All of us have unveiled that statue. They cannot touch that statue. If anything happened, they were already removed of flexis. They should be returned back to us. We went and asked the police. Police told us, we do not know what the flexis are. Thousands of rupees have been spent to make those flexis. We do not have that kind of a money. So, we want order, we want democracy in that university, we will continue to hold meetings. I only hope our next meeting will be held on the EFLU campus, because that's the democratic place. We must have the opportunity to discuss all issues concerning universities there and EFLU campus. I thank all of you once again for coming in such large number at a short notice. I hope more and more will assemble. We will certainly implement the program of action which they have given, and we will continue to wage a battle on EFLU campus so that these undemocratic acts cannot continue any further. Thank you very much.